Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Okay, so today, forget wading through dense reports. We're actually picking up a racket, metaphorically speaking, and diving into the world of tennis as a workout.
Yeah, it's surprisingly deep, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're using a really interesting blog post as our guide. It's called Game, Set, Match, Why Tennis Might Be the Best Workout You're Not, by Jack Finch over at iwantfinch.com.
Exactly. And this piece, well, it really serves up a lot. It's not just about, hitting the ball.
No, not at all. Finch gets into the history, the health impacts both body and mind injury stuff, even like the latest tech you can use on court. It's pretty comprehensive.
Right. And that's kind of our mission for this deep dive, isn't it? To figure out why tennis could be, well, maybe a really valuable, perhaps even fun addition to your wellness routine.
Yeah, whether you're already playing or, maybe haven't picked up a racket in years.
So where do we start? Maybe with the history. The blog gives us a bit of that background.
Good idea. It always helps to know where things come from. Tennis wasn't just invented last week, right?
Yeah.
Definitely not. It goes way, way back. Think 12th century France.
Wow.
Yeah. From, a game for royalty, it's exploded into this global thing, played in over 200 countries. It's something like 87 million people playing. That's a lot of people.
That's huge. And what's really cool, and the blog touches on this, is how accessible it's become. Some sports need specific conditions, big teams. Tennis, you can play it year-round, indoors, outdoors, and it really adapts to different skill levels.
That's a great point. And it's not just the classic game either. Finch mentions things like cardio tennis.
Oh, yeah, that sounds intense.
Right, and pickleball crossovers, which is obviously huge right now, and even walking tennis.
Walking tennis. Okay, that's interesting. Lower impact, I guess.
Exactly. So it's clearly evolving to fit different people, different needs.
That adaptability, it really opens the door for more people. Now, the blog also kind of grabs you with some pretty wild facts early on, like a strong opening serve,
Oh, it really does. I mean, the one about Roger Federer, obviously, he's like a legend. But winning a match in under 40 minutes, that's faster than I can get through the supermarket checkout sometime.
Right. It just shows the potential for these really intense bursts of action in the game.
But then you've got the total opposite end of the scale.
Oh, you mean the Isner-Mahut match?
Yes. That Wimbledon epic.
Yeah.
11 hours and 5 minutes. Over 3 days.
And that final set, 70-68, it's just mind-boggling.
Seriously, they put up a plaque for it on the court, didn't they?
Yeah, Court 18, it tells you something about the sheer endurance, physically and mentally.
Absolutely. But here's the bit that really caught my eye for, us regular folks. The blog says the average player sprints over 3 miles in a typical 3-set match.
3 miles. Think about that. All those short sprints, sidesteps, sudden stops. And you're actually, hopefully, having fun doing it. It's so different from just pounding away on a treadmill.
Totally.
That stop-start nature, it works both your aerobic system, using oxygen for energy, and your anaerobic system for those quick, powerful bursts. It's a real mix.
Okay, so the physical side is clearly pretty demanding. But the blog digs deeper into the overall health picture, doesn't it? Let's unpack those benefits.
Right. Well, cardiovascular, obviously. We've touched on that. It boosts your aerobic capacity, definitely improves agility, changing direction fast, and your endurance builds up over time.
Keeps that heart rate up.
Exactly. Good for the heart, good for circulation.
And it's not just running around. The article mentions muscle tone, too.
Yeah.
Legs, obviously, shoulders from hitting.
And your core. People forget the core. You need it for stability with all those dynamic movements, twisting, reaching.
Right. And what about joints? Sometimes people worry about high-impact sports.
Well, the blog suggests the dynamic movement, that wide range of motion, can actually support joint health. It's not just repetitive pounding in one direction. Plus, that hand-eye coordination you develop. Finch notes it's linked to better fall resilience, especially as people get older. That's a pretty significant benefit,
Oh, definitely. Okay, so physical benefits are pretty clear. But what about upstairs? What's happening in the brain? The blog went into that too, which I found fascinating.
Yeah, this is where tennis kind of elevates itself. It's not just physical. Think about the constant problem solving.
Like what?
Well, you're always trying to figure out where your opponent's going to hit it, where you should place your next shot. It really pushes your cognitive flexibility. You have to adapt constantly.
Right. Like physical chess, almost.
Kind of, yeah. And all that strategizing, it sharpens your executive function planning, focus, controlling impulses. You've got to stay present, but also think ahead.
Makes sense.
And maybe the most interesting bit is the dual tasking. You're moving your body in complex ways while making split-second decisions. It's a workout for the brain just as much as the muscles.
So predicting, adapting, those are skills you could use off the court too.
Absolutely. Sharpening your ability to think on your feet. That translates everywhere.
Okay, that's compelling. And we shouldn't forget the mental well-being side and the social aspect. Tennis isn't always played alone.
True. Any exercise releases endorphins, right?
Yeah.
Helps with stress, lifts the mood. Tennis definitely does that.
Sure.
But yeah, the social connection is huge. Playing doubles, joining a league, even just hitting with a friend, that's a big plus for a lot of people.
Yeah, that sense of community or even just friendly competition can be really motivating. And the blog mentions how just learning and improving, setting little goals on the court, that fosters a sense of like achievement and keeps you going.
Yeah.
You're always working on something that served the backhand.
Exactly. So yeah, tons of benefits, but like with any sport, you got to be smart about it. Safety is important. The blog covers that too, thankfully.
Right, especially if you're maybe just starting out or coming back after a break. Finch flags those common overuse things like tennis elbow,
The classics.
shoulder strain, knee issues, often from doing too much too soon or maybe using iffy technique.
Yeah. Pushing the intensity or duration too fast is a common trap, and technique definitely matters. Also, those quick direction changes, great workout, but they can lead to falls or sprains if you're not prepared.
Or if your footwork isn't quite there yet.
Exactly. And don't forget the basics like hydration, especially when it's hot out. Overheating is no joke.
Okay, so what does the blog suggest to, avoid the pitfalls? How do we stay safe out there?
Well, number one, warm up properly. Seems obvious, but so important. Light cardio, get the joints moving, arm circles, trunk twists, that sort of thing.
Mobilize before you play hard.
Precisely. And practicing footwork drills, not just jumping straight into a match, helps build that stability and agility safely. Reduces the chance of those awkward twists or slips.
Good point. And shoes. The blog mentions getting proper tennis shoes with lateral support.
Oh, absolutely non-negotiable. Your regular running shoes won't cut it for the side-to-side movement. Your ankles need that support.
Makes sense.
And just as important as warming up is cooling down afterwards.
Right. Don't just walk off the court.
No. Gentle stretching, letting your heart rate come down gradually. It helps with recovery, cuts down on that next day soreness.
Okay, good practical tips. Now, there was one more piece the blog brought in technology, the Finch Q app. How does that fit into the picture?
Yeah, that was interesting. Finch positions it as a kind of courtside coach, particularly useful maybe for people over 50 or anyone who really wants to track how their body is responding.
Like bringing data into your game.
Kind of, yeah. But it tracks some pretty specific things during play, heart rate, obviously, but also heart rate variability, HRV.
Okay, what's HRV again?
It's the tiny variation in time between heartbeats. Generally, higher variability means your nervous system is more adaptable, more resilient. It's a good indicator of recovery and stress levels.
Interesting.
It also tracks oxygen levels and even movement symmetry.
Movement symmetry, like if you're favoring one side.
Exactly. Are you moving equally, putting similar effort on both sides of your body? That kind of insight could flag potential imbalances before they lead to injury. It's way beyond just counting steps.
Wow. Okay. And the benefit there, especially for safety.
Well, the app can give you real-time alerts if you're pushing too hard, helps you avoid that overexertion risk we talked about. Huge for injury prevention.
Yeah, I can see that.
Plus, it tracks your progress over time, helps you set personalized goals. That ties back into motivation, right? Seeing tangible improvement.
For sure. And Finch mentions it being especially relevant for people managing health conditions or maybe rehabbing an injury.
Right, or just someone who wants to keep playing tennis safely for the long haul. It's like having that extra layer of awareness about what your body's doing right there on the court.
A personalized risk check almost.
Yeah, something like that. A really valuable tool, potentially. So, when you put it all together, the history, the surprising intensity, the physical and mental benefits, the social side, the safety tips, even the tech.
It paints a really comprehensive picture, doesn't it? Tennis is clearly much more than just, hitting a ball around.
Absolutely. It's a full package.
We've seen you cover serious ground, literally miles of sprints. We've talked about how it sharpens your mind, builds connections, and crucially, how to approach it safely.
Which really brings us to the final thought, doesn't it, for you listening? Considering all these advantages, physical, mental, social, and how adaptable the game is now with different formats and tech support, could picking up that racket, stepping onto the court, actually be that unexpected key to unlocking a healthier, maybe more vibrant you? It's definitely something worth thinking about.